Alright, let's take a look at this break for Bill Cheatum. This is a real straight-ahead melody break. It's a blend of Scruggs and melodic style, which is how this tune seems to lay out best on banjo. And we're also in the key of A, so we're capoed 2. So let's get started. Alright, this tune starts out with 3 quarter notes followed by 2 eighth notes. And it sounds like this. So what I'm doing is plucking the 4th string with a thumb, and then a pinch with index and middle. That's on strings 1 and 2. And then we've just got 2 eighth notes right after that with thumb and middle. That's on strings 5 and 1. And then here's the next measure. This is a real straight ahead Scruggs lick that you hear all the time. And we're doing a 2 to 3 slide, and there's a square roll starting on the 3rd string. And then we have a 3 to 2 pull off on the 3rd string, and another square roll. In this one, we're going strings 3, 2, 3 open, and then 1st string. Now we jump into the 4 chord here. This is actually a D chord, but it's in the C shape. And then we're doing that same 3 quarter notes. Sorry. So that's the same strings. We're going string 4, and then pinch on strings 1 and 2. And then 2 eighth notes right after it, strings 5 and 1, and that's open. Now we're jumping into a little melodic position. With the left hand, you've seen this before in other tunes, but we've got our middle finger on 3rd string, 5th fret, and ring finger on 2nd string, 5th fret. And we're doing a melodic lick, and it's really just a forward roll with the right hand, and it sounds like this. So what we're doing is partially, we're going to be lifting our ring finger up to get an open note. So we're starting with index on the 2nd string, strings 2, and then middle on the 1st, thumb on the 3rd, index on the 2nd, middle on the 1st, and then lift off the ring, 3rd string, then 2nd string open, and then middle on the 1st. So that goes. Now that leads us back into the first part again, so we're going same thing as the first measure, and then that same Scruggs lick, and then to wrap it up we have a different melodic lick. It sounds like this. Pretty much a melodic G scale, but it's the melody. So what I'm doing is placing my middle finger on 5th fret, 3rd string, and I'm going thumb index on strings 3, 2, 3 again, middle on the 1st open, and then I'm jumping into this real familiar melodic position, index on string 1, fret 4, middle on 2nd string, fret 5, and then roll through that. This is just a forward roll starting with the index on the 2nd string, and then we're doing a descending lick. I'm I'm putting my index down here on fret 5, 3rd string, and then pluck with thumb, 2nd string open. Then I'm going to the 7th fret, 4th string with the thumb, and then pinch strings 1 and 3 with index and middle, and then 2 quarter notes, or 2 eighth notes. Those are just filler notes, so this lick real slow goes. And if you want to be more detailed with the right hand, just make sure you're following that tab underneath and really follow these right hand patterns real close. So that's the first A part. Now when we do the second A part, we're going to go right through it again, and then you're going to see the second ending, the last 5-to-1 measure, is just a variation. So we go. So that second ending is just the descending melodic lick again. I'm just going 1st string open with middle, index on 5th fret, 3rd string, pluck with thumb, index on the 2nd, ring finger on 7th fret, 4th string, and then index hits 3rd string open, and then just a pinch. So there's your A part. You do that 2 times. This is A, A, B, B. So let's take a look at the B part now. All right, so the B part starts with the Dillard roll. Let's review that roll. We're doing middle, index, middle, thumb. And this is how we're going to be expressing most of the B part melody. This is strings 1, 2, 1, 5, and that's going to be over a series of ascending chords. So we're going partial 4 chord, move that up, we do a Dillard roll, that's the 5 chord, and then we have a quarter note on the 1st string, 5th fret, pluck with middle, and then 2 pickup notes to lead us back into that. It's like a little bit of a melodic phrase. Pluck 5th string with thumb, and then middle finger is going to be on 5th fret, 2nd string. Then open, Dillard roll. That's 1 to the 4. Dillard roll. Then just a backward roll over the 1 chord, open. That's just strings 1, 2, 3, 1. And then we're going quarter note, 2nd fret, 3rd string, pluck with thumb. Those same pickup notes again. Then back to the beginning. So we're back here again. Now we're doing a melodic run. It's going to sound like this. All right. So what this does, we're going into that same little position, index on 4th fret, 1st string, middle finger on 2nd string, 5th fret, and then we go. These are little pickup notes. We're going index and middle, strings 2 and 1, and then 5th string open, we're moving our middle finger up to the 2nd string, 7th fret, and we're basically doing a square roll. Strings 5, 2, 5, 1. Jump right back into that position. We do a forward roll, index on the 2nd string. Lift up off the index, and then index hits the 2nd string, 5th fret, middle on the 1st, open. Now we're jumping into the descending part, so index is 3rd string, 5th fret, index on the right hand plucks 2nd string open, ring down on 4th string, 7th fret, pluck with thumb, index on the 3rd string open, and then pinch. So that little melodic run goes. Just a nice run to use for all sorts of improv or different melodies. Now, here's the first ending. All right, now the second ending is almost identical, except we're plucking, instead of the last pinch, we're just doing thumb and middle on strings 5 and 1, 2 8th notes. That's going to lead us smoothly back into the A part or into someone else's solo, so it's going to sound like this is ending 2. So there's your A and B part. Remember, the form is A-A-B-B, so you're going to have 2 separate endings, ending 1 and ending 2. So just remember that you do ending 1, then you go right back to the top, you go all the way back down, and then you jump over ending 1 and do ending 2 instead. So anyway, this is a good first break for this if you haven't learned the tune. It's a good introduction to it, and this is just like kind of like Blackberry Blossom. It's really fun to just learn all sorts of variations, and you just learn a lot about that tune. So learn this, and then make your own up and learn as many as you can. So, all right, enjoy.